Let's do Graves. Graves mid. What's with... Look at this client, bro. Look at this client. Okay. He picked Graves. Bro, how do you not like Graves? I think he's fun.
This is your silver anthem.
I'm the master of my... You are the master of your own fate, though. Maybe not always, but you have a fair chance at, like, deciding how you want to go about things. I believe it. Have fun with Silas. Oh, we will.
Iskovich by Mari 954.
Yes, sir, we could do that. Before we get to lane, I will put that on, sir. Thank you. Silas mid, right? Yeah, Tear the Goddess Graves is dog shit. I've tried it. I don't like it. It's not a good first item. It's not even a good second item.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I played a Graves mid-game yesterday and slobbered on a Zed in
You like it?
Actually,
Graves is fun.
champ.
No, Graves is fun. If you get a lead on this champ, it's fucking awesome. I'm not a big fan of his Q, but I do like the rest of his kit. Q's a bit of a funky one. You should read the lyrics to this song, though. It's dope. If you know League of Legends decently well, if you read the lyrics to Master of My Fate, every fucking
Graves
thing they say
super
is like a
fun to
reference.
tanky champs
It was
with
all
ghostly
deliberate.
Mage's smile.
Tanky champs with ghosts and mages. Flank him. Flank him, son. Flank and spank, like Graveswood TF. Alright, here is your song, sir. Yeah, Master of My Fate's, go read the lyrics. What is this song about? Multiverses? This is not about multiverses. This guy's getting his shit kicked in, son. Was that it, really? That was kind of short, dude. Okay. I mean, what... I'm always... Thank you for the request, sir. I'm always curious, when it comes to rap, there's a lot of people who want to do it. There's a lot of people who want to make music, right? Want to talk about whatever. Fucking Pokemon, Spider-Man, whatever that song was about. They want to talk about something. How do you get your name out there? Do you do shows? Do you try and collab with other rappers? Like, what do you do? How do you get in that sphere? Because, like, for the sake of bands, I mean, a lot of it is advertising, it's marketing, but bands also typically tour. You know? You just get lucky. I don't think it's... Luck is a part of it. Luck is a part of it, for sure. When it comes to, like, your audience and, you know, presenting shit to people, you know, luck is... it's a part of it. Instagram, other medias. But do you not do, like, shows or gigs? Do you not just go around in your city and try and do stuff as well? Constantly upload music? No, you know, creating something. Everyone is creative in their own way. Right? You're going to want to make music that resonates with you. You're going to want to do stuff that you enjoy. And then at that point, it's whether or not people believe in the same thing that you enjoy. You know, maybe they like the same shit. Maybe they don't. Whatever it may be, right? Maybe they appreciate your message. Whatever you've got going on. And, I mean, when it comes to making music, there's ways to always get your name out there, but it's... I mean... Okay. There's a lot of competition, I'm sure, when it comes to rap. A lot of competition. Spamming music, sending out demos, making noise in your local scene. Oh, for sure. You need to make noise. You got to be seen. Talent is... It exists in the world, but not everyone has the means to make it, you know, get seen. Right? At that point, it's hidden talent. You do have to put the work in, though, for sure. Collabs help. I feel like a good beat. Lyrics with double hundreds work very well. Something. You know, at the end of the day, though, I think when you produce something, you want to be proud of it. You know? There is always the chance of kind of sounding like the industry, sounding like what's popular. You know, I'm sure that will draw in more people, but for the sake of music, I mean, you should be producing something that you really, really feel something for. Like, the lyrically, or, you know, with you playing the instruments, any of that stuff. Turbo, 4 months, thank you, man. Yeah, music is a hard gig to sell, man. If you can make a living out of music, that's incredible.
There's a Twitch streamer that goes around NY live streaming him making music from scratch and random people perform. There's a lot of talented people out there who get no recognition. Ari at home is the dude.
That is dope. That's very cool. You know, it's... The world is... I mean, it's... The world is very top-heavy, we could say. There's a lot of people who are very good at something, but they all exist kind of in the same sphere, right? People just don't know of them. And then you've got the ones who've made it who are always, you know, at the top and always can be seen. I guess whatever it takes to get your name out there, right? But in a way that I guess you're proud of. Catering to the mainstream appeal. No, you can, whatever you produce, whatever you want to do. I mean, obviously if you have some sort of mainstream appeal, you're gonna make it more than not, right? It's gonna be a little bit easier potentially, but... Nice. Regardless, man, go create stuff. Go make things.
Wanna be me, young thug.
You got it, sir. Young thug.
You've concerns, do ya?
Digital World by Amaranth and enter the Behalit by Beast and Kitten. Starting off the workday right.
Hey, Broculus and Mayo, thank you guys. Give me 1 sec. Bro, you don't even like this music. Why do you request it? You don't even like this. Bro, you're listening to Led Zeppelin. Like, you and my uncle mowing the lawn would have a cold one over it, right? This just sounds... What is this?
Yes, I do. Listening.
Is this even considered singing? It's a vibe. This is more of like an experience.
Stop talking and listen to the lyrics, bro.
I can't hear them.
Bro, WTF, did I just join into what is this mumbling XDX?
I don't know about this.
Auto-tune plus mid-beat.
An enemy has been slain.
Bro, what is this? I don't know.
Whatever is playing is hella confusing.
I
What
don't
is
know.
this funk music,
Ice J-Fish. Ice J-Fish.
An enemy has been slain.
For the culture.
It's not very... You know what? Yeah, it's not very good. It's a bit strange.
What is this sewer canal tunes?
I have no clue. I've heard the song. The Ailstrom one. I don't know. Is it an ironic song though?
Words you actually understood.
Is it an ironic song though? Like I'm genuinely curious if this is ironic.
No, actually this guy has a lot of fans, TBH.
No, maybe he's got some good songs. I don't really get this one, but... What is this? I don't know.
If this is a vibe, it's a very strange one.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. You know, it's music like this that is very intriguing, though. Because it's so bizarre that you want to listen to it again to try and understand it. I genuinely want to try and understand this song. Not lyrically, but like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? It's so strange.
Your team has destroyed a
I mean, that is just not a good song.
Welcome to Cyberpunk.
It's basically a cyberpunk. I don't know what that is. That wasn't a very good song. Is it a vibe too, though? I don't even know if it's a vibe, to be honest.
TBH Broculus him laughing my gingerly off, thanks.
I don't even know if that's a vibe. What do you do with that music? Usually you could play it in, like, the club or something, or... I don't know. It's got some sort of, like, significant meaning. Alright, let me enter the other two songs. That'd be cute.
Vibe of you sitting on a toilet shitting your guts out after a long night of drinking.
I don't know how to explain that. That is strange. It drums up conversation, though. It's interesting. It almost sounds ironic, in a way. It really does. It almost sounds ironic. Okay. Here are your other two songs, sir. You know, it has... You know what's interesting about that song, though? Is it's kind of memorable. And that doesn't mean it's good, necessarily, but, like, you will remember that song. You know what I mean?
Now you see why I love Led Zeppelin compared to some of the newer gen music. Old IDC. The skill and artistry is there.
No, you're right. You are correct. You are correct. 100%. Everyone wants something different, though, just because, you know... What are they doing? Wow. Am I just... That was kind of a goated move. That was a goated gamer move! You know, the thing is, though, I mean, music is always... It isn't about who has the most musical skill. You know, obviously... When it comes to playing an instrument, if you're really good, I mean, that's incredible, but sometimes you don't play instruments. I'm not trying to defend the music, you know, that wasn't really a good song. But... It's the overall... It's the overall, you know, feeling of a song, through, like, the lyrics and the vocals and, you know, the instrumental stuff, whatever it may be. You know, everything has to come together well to make an experience good. For the sake of that song, I mean, what was decent there? Like, the beat? Maybe the lyrics kind of make sense, but the way it's presented is pretty terrible.
Well, their
was the beat good?
Is better than most newer artists too. Jimmy Page was a studio guitarist for many bands, including the Beatles.
Shut down.
Yeah, composition, of course. Yeah, no, people really understand composition and stuff like that. It's just about creating something that is pleasant, or something that has like a, you know, something that resonates with people in a great way. It doesn't need to be the most technically gifted, you know, thing out there, but it's got to make sense. There's got to be heart behind it, you know? I didn't understand a word. I will agree, I did not understand a thing either.
The lyrics are very memorable. Oh, Jad Ball Dollar, I soon changed Malali to do Jad.
The thing is, well, okay, but you say that, but like, what about Cannibal Corpse? Cannibal Corpse is just... People love them, you know? The lyrics can be great, but like, how it's presented can kind of shit on the lyrics sometimes. You know, whatever that song tried to convey, I didn't get it. Jeez, son. Okay. It's only Spotify, yeah. They try to convey drug abuse. I don't know. I mean, there should always be some sort of something to a song. I mean, typically with rap, I mean, it's usually something personal, or is it usually stories and not personal? Do they just make up stuff sometimes for the sake of, like, creating a song? Because, I mean, bands do that all the time. Ailstorm just makes up a bunch of nonsense.
An enemy has been slain.
I think rap is more of, like, experiences, something personal. Maybe, just depending on the rap. Well, I'm not saying it has to be something sincere. I mean, you just create stuff that Stories, yeah. No, that's cool though. That's what I do like about rap is it can be this very personal, you know, experience that people have gone through, or just something about life, right? Something like that. It's the storytelling aspect of it I do like, but the way most rap is presented is not my favorite sound. For the sake of the work, I understand it, I appreciate it for that, but, you know, I prefer, you know, Beast in Black, right? How this sounds to usually any rap.
Young Thug clears RDR2 music hands down on God, on
really?
God, no cap on a stack.
I genuinely thought that was like an ironic song, like legit. What did he say? I tend to get aggressive when I have stupid junglers. Okay, he's role-playing. He's a raged furry. An enraged bestial furry. I should not have a Dirk.
Sing to by Delta D's.
You got it, sir. You know, every time I hear Beast in Black, I always think of Pentakill. The chick who sings in Beast in Black is Kale. I mean, people. Same thing with what's his name, Yorn. The guy who does Karthus. I mean, his voice is just Karthus at this point, right? Like, it really. They did a great job at kind of conveying that was that. That he was Karthus. You know, so. That's cool. I've heard Sleep Token. Sleep Token, from what I've heard, is more of like an experience of a song. Like, I say of a song, I mean, they've written a lot of songs, I'm sure, but the one I had heard was very experience-y.
Triple kill.
For some reason, my Spotify's down. Oh, is it working?
Sleep Token seems sort of meh. But girls love the singer because he is shirtless and Slim Demon cosplay.
Slim Demon! The song I heard from Sleep Token was fine, I liked it. Listen, I like Five Finger Death Punch periodically. If it sounds good, sure. Five Finger is just like teen angst made music. Made into songs. Holy moly.
Well, people claim they are the current best band because they blend multiple genres. While that is taking risks, of course, respectable,
yeah.
They do not really do any of the genres amazingly well, just Takeshimo. They ate.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't really listen to them too much, so I can't say for sure, but they do sound a little bit different, you know? As long as you make music that you're proud of, you know, for the sake of this, right, this sounds like this kid's story or something, right? The life he's been through. It's good to, you know, for the sake of music, right? Like they say, oh, this guy does the best, you know, death metal, or this band is this and that. You know, like, yeah, you should probably listen to everything in that sphere, you know? The more experience, the more information, the better, right? Then you can kind of form, I think, better opinions. So, for the sake of Sleep Token, I mean, again, I've heard them once. I don't think I've heard... I don't even know what to compare them to be honest, but they sounded pretty aight. Oh, my auto.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Well, we win. There you go, son.
Off to work.
Good Graves game.
Good luck in games.
Yes, sir.
Much love to all.
Hey, Mr. Mayo, YouTube bro, have a great day, man. We'll be here by the time you get back, sir. I'm sure of it. Peace, buddy. You know, do rappers... So when you want to make a new song, and you've spoken about your life and everything else, what do you then talk about? Like, again, rap is very personal, and you can turn one experience into a song. You can kind of, like, drag it on and, you know, drum up, you know, a bit of a story to it. But what do you do at that point? You just make shit up.
Beef with Drake or someone and get clout.
And then you make songs about it. I mean, you know, it's... I do understand the personal outlet of rap for a lot of people, I'm sure. For people like indie artists and stuff like that who want to get their name out there, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have that sense of, like, I gotta get this shit off my chest, you know, turn it into a song. And then once you've done that, like, you just rap about anything? Well, see, that's the interesting thing about making music, is you can make it personal, and you can make it about you. You can make it about experiences that everyone goes through. You can make it about just the most batshit, dumb, fucking, nonsensical thing ever. I prefer the latter. You know, again, if I was to make music, I mean, I'd love to just create stupid shit like Glory Hammer, like Ye Banished, or...
In Japan,
I'm not saying their stuff is stupid, but I mean, it's just...
places in the world,
it's just
they
fun.
Still rap how they are bad motherfuckers.
I mean, you know, that's what people like. That's cool. Gwar makes up dumb shit. You know, Gwar's got a little bit of a political, you know, undertone to it for sure.
The Horizon Effect by Mekina.
I could do that, sir. I would totally make up these grand, epic, nonsensical, dumbass tales and make the music as fucking cool as possible. That's what I'd love to make.
You dare slack on my ship?
Hi Tobias, hope you are having a good day.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
to see you enjoy different games. How was The Last of Us Part 2 BTW?
Hendrix, thank you, sir. I liked it. I thought it was great. You can send in a 12-minute song. That's fine. It is 500 bits or $5. Yeah. Yeah, create stuff. Exactly, bro. Create whatever you want to create. And, you know, again, what you make, you hope that people enjoy. That's what it means to kind of be... If you want to do it for a living, if you don't care about, you know, doing something for a living, you know, still create. Do whatever the fuck you want. If you if you do it for a living, you need a bit of faith, right? You really do hope that people kind of enjoy your message, enjoy what you're creating. It doesn't have to have a message. It could just be something fun. But, you know, some people just do it for fun. Other people do want to make something out of it. And I think, you know, it's again, it's very hard to make music for a living. Like, I think everyone knows that. I obviously don't do it, but, like, bands with touring and writing songs and all that stuff and having people come together to make music in any genre. You know, you got to create that stuff. You got to give it to the world.
Imagine Tobias rapping like, yeah, I go 10-0 on my graves. Kitten Silas players him Tobias Fate.
This client's fucking doomed. What a dog shit fucking client. No, just any art. Yeah, for sure. Any art.
Can we get Not Like Dutch by Doc Decker?
You can get that, sir. Give me 1 sec to log into League, and then I'll queue everything up, okay? This client is so bad. You know, if I was going to complain about something, it'd be the fucking client. It's garbage.
Kendrick Lamar, sing about me. I'm dying of thirst.
You got it, sir. Like, get a drink then. Is that the song? Get a drink! Go get some water! Thank you, sir. Let me log into League, and I will queue all of them up, okay? Thank you, gentlemen. They need to rework the client. Bro, they gotta just redo the fucking client. The whole thing. It's so bad.
Slime.
Where the slime live. In my belly button. Matcha. Yeah, let me log into League again.
Say hello back, you bastard.
Lock in. Hello, sir. 1 sec.